make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. Happy Tuesday, you guys. We're gonna do another one. This is part 2 of the short video of my vision for my reptiles. In the last video you saw that I brought out the cane-toed frog that's wild caught, came from Florida. Then I brought out the captive bred one that I bought at the local store. So now today we have them two beside each other, and we're gonna look at how they act and how they interact. They're not gonna be in the same environment together, but they're gonna be beside each other because we wanna be careful of safety reasons, because we don't want them to start fighting. They're very territorial. Now, I'm not trying to sell content to you that's gonna harm my animals. These are my personal animals. I take care of them on a daily basis. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna show you what is the aspect of these animals from wild acting to captive bred. There's a difference. You're gonna wanna stay tuned. Don't stop following. Keep watching this video. Like and subscribe. If you wanna see more, comment on it. Share it with your friends as we go on this adventure together. All right, so let's go into the cane-toed frog. Now, the last video you saw the cane-toed, it was more on the skittish side. This frog is wild caught. As you can see, the frog is wild caught. That's why it's jumping around. I put the gloves on because I don't want to stress it out more than what it is. Because in the last video, it urinated on me, which is fine. It's not gonna bother me. Now, the bullfrog, it's a complete different genus from the cane toad. Toad is completely different from bullfrog. Bullfrog, as you can see, is more a little bit upset right now, aggressive, trying to figure out what are we doing, why is it in this enclosure, this is not its home, its bed, doesn't like it. That's okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hold them in one in each hand. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm a little bit more concerned about the cane-toed frog. Follow me. I'm concerned about the cane-toed frog because the cane-toed frog is more actively jumping and trying to keep a hold of him. So I'm gonna put these gloves on. I don't have my other gloves, but this frog right here is more on the chill mode. Doesn't be bothered by the camera or anything like that. This one, the cane-toed, is a little bit more work. There's a difference in holding them, but see, if you compare these two together, just compare those two together, there's a big difference. They have never met each other. They're in separate beds, but you could say one is darker, one is on a lighter tone. One got eyes that stick out more, the cane-toed. But the cane-toed, it has more poison in it because it comes from Brazil, Africa. Brazil area, Africa. So it has actually venom in its glands that will come out, a milky substance. It's not injecting me with any of it right now with it coming out. It's poison if you eat it. It's for really predators, because in South America you got more animals that are prone to get them. Like if you look right there, that right there is getting ready to prepare to have some milky substance coming out. But they'll puff up like this to make themselves look bigger. Keep them in here in the shop, please. They're there to let them know, you mess with me, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna scare you out the best that I can. Now this thing is puffed up. Look how puffed up it is. Now if we put him in here, he's gonna probably try to bounce and drop and hop out. So I'm gonna put him back in there. See? Look how hard it hit that. Back up here. Now, you see how much it lost the weight to now? That's how puffed up it was. And you see those bumps coming up on the ridges of it? That's the milky substance for the defense mode. But you see this one right here? More calm, more collected, not too concerned. It's trying to tell you, hey, don't bother me. I'm gonna puff up on you. I got a set of teeth. His teeth are in here in the thing the beginning of the week we had a video. We had a video showing him, and I closed up on his teeth where you can see it. So that's the pixie frog. Now let's go, we're gonna go back to the cane-toed frog. I'm gonna put him right there. Now this cane-toed frog, like I said, he came from Africa and everything. But it urinated all the stuff out. It's just more on trying to get away from me. It thinks I'm gonna hurt it, but I'm not gonna hurt it at all whatsoever. That's what's always in their mindset. He's gonna eat me, he's gonna try hurting me. We're not gonna do that. We're just sitting here, just here to admire what God put on this earth. These animals are here to take care of the rodents, things like that. This thing would eat anything because it is a cane-toed frog. They actually will eat dog food, believe it or not. Luckily, this thing does not do that. In Florida, they have an issue with that. But look at the eyes on it. Take a look at those eyes. Those eyes are really big. You see that? Look at that. Look at the pattern that it has on itself. Look at the hands. Look at that. Look at those. Do you think this is injuries? Those are not. That's the protection on it that it has. And look how much it's puffing up right now. It's puffing up to tell you, I'm bigger than what I am. Don't bother me. You mess with me, I'm gonna hurt you. See, look at that. Look at that. But then watch when I put it back down. Come over here. Come on. Keep moving with the camera. Watch when I put it down. Look at that. All that air is about to go out of it. Right now it's puffed up, but look, it's slowly going down. Is that cool or what? It's very cool. Look at that. Look at that. Now it's back down. Now we're gonna do this one last time. I'll show you one last time. I'm not gonna put this frog away because I don't want him to keep stressing. Now watch, because it's actually it's a defense mechanism. I don't want it to get stressed out. Come on, up here. You gotta keep us both in the view. So remember the eyes. Look at those eyes. I'm not touching the eyes. I don't want to harm him. But his eyes. Look at that top of that forehead. Look at all that. This frog eats crickets. But this frog will get to mice eventually. I attempt to try to feed it a mouse last time, and it's already puffing up. I'm gonna let it puff up. But just look at those hands. This is completely different from the other one. Now let's come over here to its enclosure real quick. Let's take a look at the enclosure. This enclosure has live plants all in here that I put in here. These are all live, and they've taken over. It started with just one, but now it's completely taken over. I'm gonna have to cut it down so it doesn't take over his area. So I'm gonna put him actually right here. Come on, keep it on him. And I'm gonna let it actually choose where it wants to be. Now, this frog right here is super nervous, but as you see, all this area is its area. Nothing else in here. A few quick speed going in there, and that's it. You wouldn't even see this frog. In here because of how good its self environment is. The environment is, look at it, it's gone. You can't even see it now. I don't even know where it went. It's somewhere in here hiding. It's going back to its regular spot that it usually goes, right over there. It's gonna go back to that spot. Isn't that fascinating, y'all? But I'm gonna close it up too because I don't want it getting out because that frog is more on the nervous side now, and I'm not gonna bother it for the next few days. Just let it get its time away from everything that just happened. Give it a break. But the pixie frog, we got a little bit more time. I can take the gloves off now. The pixie frog is way better. I love the pixie frog. Look at that. Look at the legs though that we have right there. Completely different from the other one. Completely different, right? Look at that. I can do this with this frog with no problem. This frog is not scared at all. He's nervous, but he's captive bred. There's a difference. Captive bred and wild. It's captive. But he will try to get out. He's trying to, look how strong those legs are. Look at that. Look at the muscles that he has right there. And he doesn't even hop a lot. They just walk. And you look at the little breast area. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that yellowing. Healthy as can be. Look at that, for swimming and digging under the dirt. And look at his eyes. Look, ain't that color cool? Look at that. And This frog right here is the second largest. But look at that. He got some muscles right there. He got some muscles. He's strong. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reptile that I've shown you. The cane toad, the pixie frog. I hope you guys had fun watching this. Like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Leave a comment, show people. You guys have a blessed day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Bye-bye.